Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. In today's video we are playing Lubu in the Clash lane. Not really the most popular or most favorite hero, but for me he's a favorite and I really like playing him because of how efficient he is and how reliable he is when trying to get to the back line. And I picked him also because I am laning against Dun, and you see how much damage we are dealing to Dun, right? So usually we will not be able to deal this much damage to a Dun at level 1 with any other hero, but again he whenever his HP reaches half he starts healing. So I've been telling that again and again. I hope you guys are like trying to incorporate it when you are facing against Dun, because in this match I think I will be doing a mistake of trying to fight him when his HP is just below half. So what happens is, I'll explain once again. When Dun's HP goes below half, for the next 8 seconds he will start getting some increased healing from whatever he does. It doesn't matter if he uses second ability, first ability, auto attacks, he will heal a lot, a lot, a lot. You will be able to see that in this match. And the opponents also have Garo as their marksman and Lianpo as their support. So it's a very good composition to pick Lubu against, because Garo is not a marksman who is very mobile. She is dead. If you jump right on top of Garo, she doesn't have anything to get away from you. So here he used his healing to get away from me, and yeah, he did manage to get away. We were not able to get the kill here, but it's okay, we were able to send him back and we stole the creep. But as I was saying, you can build Lubu tanky and still deal a lot of damage to people. Here I'm using Liu Bei as a bait, and the opponents took the bait and they are all attacking him. He used his third ability and he was fighting for a while, but the other two managed to escape. I was only able to get one, even though I hit 3 with my ult. I was not able to kill all 3 of them because it's early game. Anyways, we did get the kill on our laner, so he is going to be missing out on these 2 minions, because by the time he comes these 2 minions will attack the tower and die to the tower, so which is nice for us. Okay, so slowly building tank items, and only 2 attack items I think I'll be building, and that is Pure Sky and Siege Breaker for that increased damage, because without Siege Breaker it's not gonna be a good build, right? And here we are taking the fight because I have to clear the minions, and I am ulting immediately because I just want to get my ultimate back again as soon as possible. Here his HP reaches half, and look at how much he's healing. He's instantly back to full HP, and I am gone. I am gone. My HP is just gone. And if you guys pay attention, you could have seen some like water dancing around him. That is when that is how you know that his passive is active and he will be healing. But what happens is, the passive has a cooldown of like 1 minute, I think 1 minute or 30, no, I'm not exactly sure, but it has a cooldown. So if I attack him right now, he will not have it. And I baited him. I wanted him to use his ult and come towards me, and as soon as he did, our jungler is able to just chase him down and finish him off easily. I didn't expect Liu Bei to actually finish off Dun here. I thought Liu Bei will also go and get wrecked by Dun and come back just like me, but for some reason Liu Bei did kill Dun. And I think the reason for Dun not fighting back is because his passive was not there. He just had his passive and he poked me and made me run away, right? So his passive will take like 1 minute to come back again, and if I fight him now, he will have the passive. So once his HP reaches half, he will start healing like crazy and you will die, right? It's insane amounts of healing. It's percentage healing, so even in the late game I think it heals about 6% of his max HP, something like that. It heals from his max HP, so the higher his HP is, the more healing he will get. So it's like very good in scaling. I'm just trying to poke. So what I do with Lubu is, so now his HP is below 50%. So what I did, I bring him down to 50% and I just avoid him, right? Wait until his passive is gone and then go and fight again. So doesn't matter what hero you're playing, usually it's best to just bring him to half, then run away, and then come back after 5 seconds. his passive will be gone, and look at that, he doesn't have any healing now, and he is just getting destroyed. So if I was fighting like this when he has the passive on, I will die. But instead, we are able to make him go back, and I'm trying to get this tower, but this flash was very bad. I shouldn't have used the flash, I should have just died. The reason why I did the flash was I did not see Dio-chan coming, and I was a bit salty here, so I was like, okay. And all three attacked me, right? I think three, no, not three, two of them, the jungler and the mid laner, and I was right in front of their tower. So it's my bad. I shouldn't have positioned myself in such a spot, because I was bullying him so hard. So obviously his teammates are gonna come, and it's a 5-man. So I should have played that better. Anyways, we are coming back to our lane, and the first item, I think it's going to be pure sky, which is very good for those massive engages when you just jump into 4 people. It will allow you to stay alive, so you can use one more first ability. So usually in the late game, even with a tanky build with just pure sky and siege breaker as your attack items, you if you jump alone in the middle of 4 enemies, you will jump and you will slash with the ult, and then you use your S1 once, and that's it. After that you will die. And here I knew that it's easy to kill Dio-chan, because Dio-chan, if she does not use her second ability to attack someone, if she uses it to run away, the cooldown will be very long. So if you attack with it, the cooldown will be 2 seconds, but if you use it to run away, the cooldown will be 6 seconds. So that is why I went and started attacking her. I wasn't worried at all that she will dash away, and by the time she got the dash, I had my ult to chase her down and finish her off, and we were able to get away from there alive, so which is nice. And that skin for Dun is pretty amazing. The shark coming is really a cool effect. I think one of the best skins. I think it's an epic skin, right? For an epic skin to have a shark coming out and attacking for your first ability is pretty nice. Okay, here I'm just trying to get him down to 50%. Okay, our Marco Polo is also here, which means he is dead. I don't think I need my ult. Okay, Prince of Landing is also here, so I am just tapping my ult. I don't want to die. I don't want to die while trying to aim my ult. That is why I kept tapping it, and I was not able to hit Prince of Landing with my ult. But I was able to hit Dun and still kill both of them anyways. And again, this death is purely on me. I should have just went into a brush or just went into my tower and recalled. I don't think I was in the vision of their tower. I wasn't BMing. I just killed them and then came back a little bit and recalled just to see the recall effect. I don't want to go into a brush and recall so to see the recall effect, right? I definitely was not trying to BM there. Usually I try, but not there. I was just seeing my own recall effect, and Dio-chan came in and I was like, okay, we are dead. And yeah, we killed 2. Marco Polo also died, but we also died at the end. So 3 opponents, we took out 2, we died 2. So yeah, it's even. And now I'm coming to this lane because Marco Polo, if you remember, he came to my lane last fight itself. So maybe he is looking to switch. And here I see Garo and Lianpo. And look at what I do. I stay out of the range of Garo. Garo is very much scared. She is scared that I will ult her, right? So I'm just trying to hit Lianpo. I constantly keep hitting him, and look at how much damage I'm dealing with every single hit. And that is exactly what I'm doing. And I want to kill Garo and Lianpo here as a double kill, but I wasn't sure if I will be able to do it, and Garo uses her flash there. So it was 1v2, and I tried my best to kill both of them, and both of them used their flash, and they killed me. And 1 HP Lianpo was so annoying. He used flash late, but still I was not able to kill him. If he didn't use flash, I would have killed Lianpo and then died to Garo probably, but since both of them used flash, like, it's already a 1v2 situation, and I was just trying to see if I'm able to somehow manipulate them and bring Lianpo down and jump on both of them. Even though I was able to do that, Garo used her flash to get away. So that's it. If Garo uses her flash and gets away from your ult, and then she has a support, you can't kill her as Lubu in the late game or in the mid game. Even now at 9 minutes, it's not possible. Anyways, I'm going back to the lane, but I'm going to be careful. I'm not going to go again and try to do the same mistake. I was pretty mad when I died there, because again I was managing 2 people even though I died because of my own greed trying to kill both of them, I did make both of them flash. So I was like, what are you guys doing? What is going on in the map with the rest of the 4 people? I was literally laning with the support and the marksman, and I almost killed both of them. And what are you all doing? I was like coping with my team there, but in fact I don't think I don't know what they were doing there. So here I get the stack, I enchant my blade on done, and then jump right on top of Garo and Dio-chan, and this time she does not have her flash, so she used it last time and it's still on cooldown, and I was just able to destroy both of them. So that is what you should be looking to do as Lubu. And here Prince of Landling wanted to get the kill on Dolia so bad that he was ready to even die for it. And Demetrix here as our who's this hero? Bro. Zia, yeah, Zia gave me the blessing because I have the most gold and he has the second highest gold. So it's pointless to give it to anybody else other than me right now, because if he doesn't give, it's just going to be a waste of time. Maybe he can wait and give it to the marksman, I guess, but it's not gonna be good. And here, since Dun and Lianpo are attacking me, I am trying to fight back, and I see Garo used her flash, right? She used her flash to try and chase. So I go in, I start attacking Garo, I use my healing, I mean, I use my damage reduction, but that was not enough. I almost had my first ability, but that is when I died. But thankfully, Staunch came in with the ult perfectly on top of my own ult, and we were able to get Garo there. See, this is what I mean. If you slash 2 times with your first ability after ulting, any mage or marksman will be dead. With my build, with the build that I am using, it's not my build, but with the build that I am using, you have enough damage to kill any mage or marksman if you hit your ult and then 2 times S1. Okay, but if you are alone, you will not be able to hit the S1 the second time. Before that, they will kill you. So that is why I think the Pure Sky will be coming in clutch, even though I was not able to do it right here. In the late game, when I have enough magic defense and when I have a balanced build to soak up every type of damage, I will be able to get the second swing before I die. So if I get the swing on top of the mage and the marksman, both of them will die, or at least I will kill one, right? After crowd controlling the entire enemy team and then destroy, like hitting as many targets as possible. If you kill one and die, you have got enough value with your hero. So that is how I think about Lubu. And here they are fighting. I was like, oh, please don't fight, you guys don't have enough gold to be able to like go around and fight whoever you want at the situation. This is where we need to play passive, and after that they started playing passive. But I am just going to go around through the river because I really don't, I have a lot of gold, right? So I don't mind playing aggressive because I am confident in my ability to escape. So here I'm fighting these 2 tanks and Dio-chan. So Garo is not here. That is the only reason I'm taking this fight casually. Otherwise I'll be like I'll be thinking about fighting here. I'll be like I'll be paranoid, right? I'll be like, okay, what if Garo joins and I use my ult before that? So if I use ult for these two and then Garo comes, I will not be able to kill her, nor will I be able to escape. So that is why I did not use my ult there. For people who are wondering why I didn't ult, that was for Garo. Garo was alive. So she might come anytime and I'll be awkward without my ult. I can't even run away. So yeah, so these are the small things that you have to notice. So sometimes you have to save your ult until the actual threat arrives so you can eliminate them or run away. Okay, so I'm just clearing this lane, my lane, and we see Prince of Landling here, and I predict him. It's not really that big of a prediction, but I know this is where he's going to go. I hit him with all of my abilities even though he was invisible, and he is dead. And I come out, and for some reason Garo just attacks me once and then runs away, and that was very convenient for me because I didn't even need my flash to get away. Otherwise I would have had to flash and run away, but since for some reason she shot once and then ran away, I think maybe she thought I had more HP than what I did. And here amazing healing by Dolia. I engage on 4 people here, so much damage coming in from me. I have to use my first ability once again, but I'm getting stunned over and over and over again, and before I can use my first ability again I died. So this is, see, you guys saw the HP of Garo, right? I ulted, I use my S1 once, her HP is this much. And I all I need to do is use my S1 once again, and they kept stunning me, and I was not able to do it. So yeah, I died. So if not for the stuns, I would have surely hit my S1 because I had enough HP to do it. I kept clicking my S1, but I was getting stunned, so I was not able to do it. And here I'm going for this shoe. What is that? Boots of resistance. Usually people go for the cooldown boot. I don't know what it's called, but usually people go for that with Lubu in the early game and then change it in the late game. But I decided to not go for that here because I really didn't want the cooldown to be lower. I just wanted to be able to use my ability. So even if I have a low cooldown, if I'm just going to get stunned the whole time, then what is the point of having the low cooldown, right? And here we get an amazing engage, and Mr. X has Liu Bei already started attacking Garo. So by the time I ulted and used my S1, she was just one shot. And also Dio-chan also died. Dolia reset my ult. Lubu is one of the best heroes for you to reset ult as Dolia. Lubu's ultimate provides so much value. Even in AoV, Malak, right? His ultimate is such an amazing ability if you are able to properly use it on like 3-4 enemies. If you hit 3-4 enemies, the fight is yours. You have to win that fight. But at that point, because that is such a powerful control and also so much damage coming out from him. He is like a very powerful initiator and a damage dealer. So unlike hero, so comparing him to Arthur is a single target lock ult, so you don't need to actually aim your ult, you just need to tap it and he will attack the lowest HP target. Or if you can also aim, but you understand what I'm saying, right? It's a single target ult, but if there are other enemies nearby, you hit them also. But compare that to Lubu's ultimate. You see how big of a radius you get for Lubu, and here um, this is just nonsense. Yeah, I don't have anything to say about this fight. Please don't play like this, right? That was such an idiotic play, and the reason why I did that was I wanted to fight. I really like fighting so much, and I had a lot of gold, and I was like trying to push my luck there to see if I can get like a double triple kill before going down, and then I get stun again, and I was like, we should have never tried to do this. Others just run away. It was my bad. And now they are pushing in and they will get this tower. So my bad guys, don't play like me there. Just go away. We did something very good, and then we should have just went away. Instead we decided to fight all 5 of them, and I didn't even fight properly, so I kept getting stunned. So I panicked and I tapped my ult instead of properly aiming it. I just wanted to ult, right? You don't want to not ult. At least before you die you have to ult. So here this might be a good engage, but the opponents are retreating. So I was just waiting here. So Dun comes from the back, so the entire enemy team is like, okay, Dun is back, so we can initiate. And Garo came front. I knew my target. I have to eliminate her, so I jumped on her and finished her off. And now look at the healing. Look at the healing of Dun. But it doesn't matter right now in this stage of the game. I have a lot of healing as well, and I'm just going backwards and still fighting because Dio-chan might be a harder target to attack. You know how she dances around melee warriors, right? But here I think she was half a second away from her second ability, and I was just able to cut her clean, and that was a triple kill again. We killed all 3 of them and we are still alive. And you can see how Lianpo, Dun, the tanky heroes are not able to really do any damage to me in the late game because I have a very tanky build, and on top of that I deal a lot of damage as well with my S1 and a lot of healing. So if you guys didn't know, you should probably know by now. Lubu's first ability, the first time you hit an enemy, a drum will appear on top of you if you are using the skin. But even if you are not using the skin, there will be an indicator showing that your blade is enchanted. The enchanted blade will deal pure true damage. So the first attack will be physical damage, and once it's enchanted, even if you ult, if you use first ability, all of that is true damage, which means that you will deal the same amount of damage to tanks. So even if they have a lot of armor, you will still do a lot of damage to them. And here I didn't want to chase Lianpo because I thought he had a lot of like it was a waste of time, but looks like Marco Polo did a lot of damage to him. So we have Marco Polo as well, who deals true damage in our team, and he did deal a lot of damage to our the enemy Lianpo. So if I was there, we could have finished him off. And now the Tempest Dragon is here, and I have the Pure Sky as my item, so I will remember to purchase here. I think I was like, okay, the Tempest Dragon is here, which means that we have to upgrade our equipments. And if you guys didn't know, the upgraded version of Pure Sky is probably the best item in the game, because if you get a kill, it's resetting, and you can also get immunity to crowd control whenever you use it. This play by Mr. X is really bad. I don't know why he is using his ult to try and catch Prince of Landing, because Prince of Landing will just go invisible. So basically he wasted his ult right there, and it's so annoying right here at this part of the game, because my hero Lubu does not have a good wave clear. Right, he is not a good hero to clear waves, but he is very good at fighting. But the enemy Prince of Landing is going around the top lane and the middle lane, and he is constantly clearing the lanes, which is annoying because we can't take the enhanced Overlord or whatever, the Tempest Dragon. Right, and look at what he's doing. He's just clearing the wave there, and he's just running away. He's just trying to be annoying. He's just clearing the wave preemptively and trying to force us to go back, which is a very good play, by the way. And here I see that he's right there, so I use my abilities and I hit him. I try to go in, and he misses. Like, it was a small distance between me and him. So now the Dio-chan is engaging, but I'm not going to take the fight because I have a lot to do here. Right, if I die,